Hey, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about this Fender Noventa Stratocaster. Noventa for 90, P90s. That's because the got two P90 pickups here, uh, a neck and a bridge one. Um, and as a result, of course, we have a three-way selector switch here, and you can select the bridge. Excuse me, the neck. I always get them mixed up. The neck or the bridge, or in the middle, you can get both. We have a tone knob and a volume knob, which Fender's so kind as to make it very obvious for us that that's what they are, um, which comes in handy for me. Um, yeah, it has a hardtail, so it's a six saddle hardtail Stratocaster. Got the jack right there. Nice mint green pick guard. It's a 3-ply, so mint, black, and mint. And um, it's a Daphne blue color, this one. It also comes in mint green, or sorry, surf green. Has your standard belly carve and your forearm carve up here. You know, um, that's what the back looks like. Just kind of a plain back plate there, or whatever you call that, neck plate. Um, yeah, it's a satin neck. It seems like sort of a flame maple neck. It's really nice looking. And then on the front, we have I think it's almost like it's bird's eye or flame or quilted. It almost looks like a quilted maple fingerboard. And if you notice on the back, there's no skunk stripe. So actually, they glued on the fingerboard. So it's a maple fingerboard that's been glued on. Um, so it's like a two-piece maple, uh, as far as I could tell. I don't think it's more than that, but maybe. I don't know what they do with the headstock, but the fingerboard itself it's a separate piece, and they're both satin. It says it's the specs say gloss, but I'm pretty sure it's satin. But maybe it is gloss. I don't know. We definitely have a gloss headstock up here on the top, at least on the front. The back's not. The back's also just satin, which is nice. And vintage tuning gears. These are nice. Um, Black dot inlays, both on the side and on the fingerboard. And it's a made in Mexico guitar. Um, and yeah, that's basically almost it. We have 21 frets. It's a synthetic bone nut, 1.65. Um, and it's a 9.5-inch radius for the fingerboard radius. Oh, yeah, this one's pretty light. It weighs in. It's actually a joy to pick up. It's so light. It's 7 pounds, 7 ounces. Not like 7 pounds, 8 ounces. It's 7 pounds, 7 ounces, and 3/4 of an ounce. Uh, Typical Stratocaster scale length. That's 25.5 inches. And just seeing it up. It's an alder body. So the body's made out of alder. And yeah, so nickel frets, medium jumbo frets, and also came with this nice gig bag, the Fender gig bag. So it's really nice, nice gig bag. And yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna do a quick demo of it. So I'll do one clean set of demonstrations for each pickup setting. And I'll just do a second set of the same thing, more or less, but with some drive on the amp. The amp I'm using is a Supro Delta King 10, and the pedal for the drive that I'm using is the SD1 Super Overdrive Boss pedal. It's the yellow one. And yeah, so that's it. I'll just do some open chords and some bar chords and some triad stuff, and I'll throw in a couple of blues licks of some sort, some kind of bendy thing, and yeah, that'll be it. So see you after the demo. Hey, welcome back. Um, so yeah, what are my final thoughts on this guitar? To me, this is one of my favorite guitars that I own, and uh, there's a few reasons. Number one, I like having a hardtail Strat. It's nice. Um, Stays in a little bit better tune, I suppose. So by the way, I didn't mention it's a string through body, as you can see the string ferrules here, but um, I like it that it's that. I like the P90 pickups. They're fun to play, to listen to. Um, I like the simplicity because it's almost like a Telecaster in a way, right? There's only so many pickup configurations. There's only a couple of knobs. Um, I like it. It's simple. I like the fact that it's very lightweight, and of course, I love the Stratocaster body contours. That's one of my favorite things about a Strat. Um, or like a Jazzmaster or a Jaguar. Just they're really comfortable just to sit with, you know, and especially these kind of more classic style where it's kind of rounded edges, in general. I just like that. It's comfortable. But also one of the things I like about this guitar is just the satin neck finish. Feels great. Um, some people I've heard mention that uh, the satins for playing fast or something. I don't play very fast, so um, for me, it's just I don't know. It just feels nice. Just doing chords, it feels nice. So and to me, it just looks really cool. The fingerboard. You probably can't see through the camera, but the fingerboard just looks beautiful, and so does the back of the neck. So that looks really neat. I like the vintage tints, kind of the vintage tuners. So it's kind of got like, it's a very modern take on the Stratocaster in a way, right? With the dual P90s, it's kind of got the classic vibe to it as well. Um, and the mint green pickguard looks really nice. But basically, it just plays nice. It feels nice, and probably one of the things I like the most about it is how I got it. I bought it at a local guitar store, um, and the guy there set it up for me. He actually gave me a really good deal because I'd gone in there with my wife and I. We were looking for my a couple of guitars that got stolen from me out of a storage unit. Um, I had a few guitars that I had for forever since the '90s, um, and one that a friend had given me too, just stolen out of my storage unit. And I was going around to some of the local guitar stores and calling a bunch of them up, and um, I went there and told him my story, and so he gave it to me for pretty much at cost, which you see them on sale for about that price anyway. Um, but at that time, these are retailing at $1,000 or so, and I think he sold it to me for 800 or something. So um, I don't remember exactly, but it was at the time it seemed like a really good deal, and I think it was. He was a really cool dude, and he one of the things that was really great about that fact is that he set it up, and it was set up all nicely. So it's fun to play. There weren't any issues with it. So to me, that says a lot about the guitar buying experience. Now that I've purchased a lot of guitars, um, just over the last couple of years, online from the big box retailers, two of them actually, and a couple of guitars from a local store. And I would say the best experience is definitely the local store, and that's mainly because the guitar comes set up. And I tried it out, and I know I liked it to start with, and that's the guitar I get. It doesn't go back and get something out of some other box. It's you get that. I tried this guitar out. I like this guitar. Buy this guitar, and I probably liked it because it was already set up properly and playing good, and I like the look of it. So and it sounded good through the amp that they had me play through. So yeah, it's just a really good experience. Everybody at that store is really cool and really nice, and yeah. So I'd say the combination between the instrument just being a good instrument, um, of good quality, it's great. The, they did a great job making this guitar down at the Ensenada factory. I mean, the fingerboard, the fret edges feel great. It's just a really, really nice guitar for not a lot of money. So, you know, and I'm not particularly stressed about this guitar. And it's really light, too. Anyway, um, that's my take on experiences, you know, with purchasing guitars online, big box stores and local stores. And well, I have gotten good guitars from these other places, and a couple of them have been set up pretty decently too. So I've had good experiences too from both the big box and online as well. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing really beats the experience of when I bought this guitar in particular. Um, anyway, um, so hope that if you find one of these somewhere, you know, try it out, or hopefully this demonstration is enough for you to where if you don't have a local guitar store, you can buy it online and hopefully get a good one that's set up already for you. And yeah, either way, till next time, have a good one.